it's Angel and welcome back to my channel. So I'm just gonna do a really quick one take-ish. I'm not sure if I'm gonna need to edit at least a little, but just a real quick video just to kind of update you a little bit about where the heck I've been for the past like 3 months. So I haven't posted any videos on either of my channels in that time, and that's really just because things have been extremely busy and overwhelming and just upheaval in our lives for the past couple of months. So it started out with, we were really busy preparing for our vacation down to San Diego, and I did edit one video like during the drive, and I got that up, and that was my last video that I posted on this channel, which was that plan with me video. And then during that 2-week vacation, obviously we wanted to really make the most of the time that we had, because we only had 2 weeks total for my husband to be able to have time off work, and 4 of those days were spent traveling there and back. So we had 10 days in San Diego, actually 8 days in San Diego and 2 days at Disney. And so we just really wanted to spend every moment we could with our family and friends. And so I just didn't want to spend any time editing or filming anything. I do have vlog footage, of course, especially from the Disney trip. But as you might know, I'm very far behind on our family vlog channel. And in fact, now because of these past couple months, I'm gonna be almost a year behind, which is, man, I had gotten so close to catching up, and here I am way behind again. But luckily, a lot of the time over the past year, I haven't vlogged to try to help myself be able to catch up. So I'm gonna try to do that. But yeah, so it started with the vacation, and then we got back from the vacation, and that road trip, between the 2 days at Disney and then the 2-day road trip back, it was just really hard on my body. I was in a lot of pain, and my legs were like swollen. It hurt to walk. It was really bad. So for a couple of days, I was just really like recovering physically. And you know, you kind of sometimes have kind of a hangover-y kind of feeling when you're over your vacation and you feel like you need a vacation from your vacation. And then like the kids got sick and I got sick. And then around that same time, his ship was almost done with their planned incremental activity, I think is what they call it, where they were in the shipyards and having a lot of work done, replacing stuff and fixing stuff and whatever, preparing the ship to be back 100%. And so they were almost done with that, and so they were gearing up to go back into underway season. And so his days at work got longer and longer, and so he started working at least 10 hours every day, a lot of days even 12-hour days. So he'd leave at like 5:30 in the morning and not get home till 6 p.m. One time I think it was even 7 that he got home. Anyway, he had really long days at work, and then on top of that, his online college course, which was an English composition kind of course, started. So between work and school, he was just spending all of his time. And so the time that he would normally be spending helping me with the kids and helping around the house and things like that, he couldn't do. So then my time that I would usually be spending either editing or filming was then spent doing those things that he would normally be helping out with as a balance in our family, because we definitely approach things like a team. But he really needed to spend all of his extra time on that class because it was extremely accelerated. He had to write 4 papers in the span of like not even 2 months. Plus a lot of extra work in between too. But he did get like a B+ in the class, so and most of his papers he got A's on, like A-minuses, so he did really good. But that's good. Then that class finally finished, and by then we were in mid-August, and then we got notice that we had to move. I had called them at the end of July because we had our FRG meeting and we had found out the underway and deployment schedule, and I was starting to get nervous about our move since they still hadn't given us the notice. And so it has been pushed back like multiple times. We were supposed to move in February, And so I called them and I was like, hey, when is this gonna happen? Because they're gonna be starting underway soon, so like we need to know like if we can do this, because he might be gone, I don't know. And she told me, oh, you'll get the notification September 8th. And then I said, and how long would we have to move? And she said, oh, 45 days notice. So I'm like, cool, so we can move in October. She's like, yeah. So I'm like, perfect, because he'll be home. Yeah, nope, that's not what happened. So August 14th, they left the notice literally right at the end of the day on our door and told us we had to move by September 8th. However, Justin left on underway September 1st. So we needed to do this move before he was gonna leave, since we had to do it ourselves. Well, we didn't have to do it ourselves, but we would make a lot more money if we did it ourselves. We made like an extra $1,200 on top of what they were giving us anyway for the inconvenience. So we had to do it the last weekend before he was gonna be gone. So we actually had 10 days notice that we had to move. So we had to buy the supplies and pack everything up and move everything and try to get settled here. And then he left September 1st, and now I've been solo parenting this whole time. It's been a little over a week. And yes, so it has just been very extremely hectic here. Just one thing after another, and it just kept pushing things back just a lot. And you know, there's even more to it than that, but this video would get really long, so I just kind of want to give you a general idea. So I'm so sorry I left you guys hanging for a few months. I'm sure you were wondering what was going on with us, and there's just so much more that I didn't even get into yet. So please bear with me. I have a lot of videos coming away. I have so much footage. But anyway, if you aren't already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that button so you don't miss out on any of those videos. I'm gonna have new stuff going into depth more about updates with our family. I'm gonna still post some old stuff too from the spring and summer, so we'll kind of bounce around and go back and forth. I hope it doesn't get too confusing, but there's just some video footage that I still want to be able to put up, and then the new stuff that's more current that I want to, you know, get going forward with. So it's just gonna be some really exciting stuff in this channel. You don't want to miss out. So again, subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. See you next time.